If you want to keep your rights, you better act like they're under attack, because they are. Imagine this, right? Someone files a complaint, says you're dangerous. No trial, no charges, no crime. But the cops show up and they take your guns anyway. Right, so that's not a scene from a movie. That's how red flag laws work. And if you think they're not coming for us, you haven't been paying attention. So red flag laws, also known as extreme risk protection orders, let police seize your firearms without you committing a crime. Well, that's some BS. Someone, often a family member, coworker, or neighbor, can petition the court. You don't have to be present or notified before it happens, all right? And you have to fight in court after your rights have already been stripped. All right, so let's talk about that. All right, so someone can petition the court often without you knowing. A neighbor, a co-worker, ex, or even a family member can tell a judge you're a threat and the state can take your guns before you even find out. You don't have to be present. You don't have to be charged with a crime, no arrest, no trial, just a piece of paper and a knock on your door from law enforcement. You have to fight in court after your rights have already been taken. You're not innocent until proven guilty. You're disarmed until you can afford to fight back. If you can't afford to fight back, guilty until proven innocent. That's the game now. All right, so let's be real. Black folks already deal with bias. So what happens when the system gets a shortcut to take our guns? Black gun owners are more likely to be labeled dangerous based on appearance or fear. Cultural stigma around mental health, it can be used unfairly. And misunderstanding or stereotypes can trigger a red flag petition. All right, so we're more likely to be seen as dangerous based on appearance alone. Bias doesn't go away when laws change, it just gets a new legal name. And the mental health stigma hits a lot harder in our community. A conversation about stress or PTSD can turn into a legal excuse to strip you of your rights. That's right. One misunderstanding or stereotype can trigger a red flag order, right? You don't have to raise your voice or make a threat. Sometimes just being armed and black is enough. All it takes is a lie, a grudge, or someone who doesn't like that you're armed and black. That's it. These laws are sold as common sense, all right? But when the wrong people decide who's a threat, they become a weapon themselves. Anybody knows red flag laws bypass due process. They disproportionately affect law-abiding gun owners who don't have legal resources, and they can be abused in domestic or political disputes. These laws bypass due process in the name of public safety. They flip the script on justice. Take first, ask questions later. Heard that before. Most people can't afford the legal battle to fight back. You're left with lawyer fees, lost property, and a permanent mark on your record, even if you win. They can be abused in personal disputes. A bitter breakup, a nosy neighbor, a political enemy can use the law as a weapon. No criminal history required. You're not protecting the public, you're punishing the prepared. And they know it. All right, so the best defense is being smarter than the system trying to trap you. So number one, know your state's laws, because red flag rules vary widely. Be cautious with what you post online or say publicly, and have a legal defense plans in place like USCCA, Armed Citizens Legal Defense Network, or anything like that. So, like we said, know your state's laws. Every rule is different. Some states allow red flag petitions from total strangers. Others require family ties or even law enforcement. Be smart with what you post and say publicly. One out of context tweet or heated comment can be used against you in a court file. And also have a legal defense plan in place before you need it. USCCA, Armed Citizens Legal Defense Fund, they can help you fight back without going broke. There's plenty of them out there, so do your little research and find out what's best for you. Protect your rights like you protect your life, because one day they'll be the same thing. The red flag laws aren't just about guns, they're about who the system trusts with power. These laws can silence political dissident or lawful protest, Gun rights are civil rights, and civil rights don't work on a case-by-case basis. This is about equal protection, not just gun ownership, all right? The red flag laws decide who's allowed to have rights. The state gets to decide who's safe, and history shows we rarely first in line for fair treatment. So like I say, this can silence lawful protest and gun ownership under the guise of safety. The louder you are about your rights, the more likely someone will call you unstable. Gun rights are civil rights, all right? This isn't just about guns. If they can take your Second Amendment without due process, they can do the same with the First, the Fourth, or any other rest of them. If you want to keep your rights, you better act like they're under attack, because they are. You don't have to commit a crime to lose your rights anymore. Just make somebody nervous, just fit a profile, just be armed and unapologetic. Red flag laws aren't the future, they're the present. Get educated, stay ready, and don't let the system catch you slipping. All right, so have you ever looked up your state's red flag laws? You should. Drop your state in the comments and let me know what your state's red flag laws are like. And subscribe for more Black and Gun. Subscribe to the channel, or just check out the playlist. All right?
You know he can't talk English.
And find some of the places with the legal defense. USCCA. It's a lot of, I use USCCA, but it's a lot of them out there. So check them out, all right? And you guys stay safe. We'll catch you on the next one.